It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the New York Mets. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and on the hill in this one, Paul Blackburn. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
First pitch, 7:07.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo. One down. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
He's got it, and there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Kerry Carpenter now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he dives in ahead of the tag. Off the plate inside. And that's ball 1. Carpenter went deep in his most recent game. And that one pulled foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the World Series. And that is that. 1 left for Detroit. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. This is the World Series on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And on the hill in this one, Tarek Skubal. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Bottom of the first. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Fouled off. He was late. Skubal was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball.
Batting second. Right
and now
fielder,
it's Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Lindor on the move. There's the ball. Throw, and they got him. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Steps on first for the out. Here's a Mets lineup now.
First baseman,
And singing against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Here's Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No question did he earn that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Rogers down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Game one
Leading
of
off
the World
for Detroit, the
Series.
designated
And now,
hitter,
Gleyber
Gleyber
Torres. Blackburn back to work. Just missed. A chilly atmosphere here. Really what comes to mind when you think of postseason baseball. Fans doing whatever they can to stay warm and energized. The 1-1 is fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. And that misses. And that is ball one.
You talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players, too. Games like this really can be hard on you.
Puts it away for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Tigers are shut down there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom of the
off
second.
for the
Here's
Mets,
Brandon Nimmo.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Swings through that one for strike one. Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog, Dixon, maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Vientos launched a homer in his most recent game. In the air, center field. Perez makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Now this is in the air down the line. Reaches for it, but it's foul. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And it's fouled away. Two outs. McNeil checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. On the ground, Keith sends it to first, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly. And welcome back to the ballpark. top half of the third inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers.
0-1.
And strike two.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all three. Tell you what, Boo, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough, then I would, yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy had testing. Zach McKinstry now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
That one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One away with a runner at third here in game 1 of the World Series. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Soto pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Two outs. In the air to left center. Nimmo ranging after it. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Tigers leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Queens, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Fought off foul. Skubal, a 6'3" lefty, 240 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out.
And
there's one away.
Designated hitter, Jose Siri.
And now it's Jose Siri. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And a swing and a miss.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Good eye in that spot. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
Two balls, one strike.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Next offering is fouled back. Outside with a breaking ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Mets. And we are still scoreless. Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. Here's Riley Green. Fouled off to the right. That big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And a swing and a miss.
Now
He's notched 4
right
strikeouts now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
So up next, Kerry Carpenter. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball one. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one lifted to left. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's a base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Didn't take long to get a result for
Now
that
batting,
at bat.
the
Anytime you rip a line
Mr.
drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
On the ground, could be 2. Acuna has it for 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And we're back.
Leading
and
off
stepping
for
in
the Mets,
is the speedy
shortstop,
Luis Angel Acuna.
Acuna.
Hit on the ground to short. McKinstry fires over to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. Grounded out his first time up. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved, so you just got to shake it off, go out there, know that this is a rare opportunity, and just play your best.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So Got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Whips it to first, and that takes care of Alonso. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Offense held in check there. On to the top of the 5th we go. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Blackburn back to work. That one missed.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Now batting.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. Right through there for a strike.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
Runner
on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put them in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
1 out and a runner at second here in Game 1 of the World Series. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next up for the Tigers, Luis Garcia outside. 1-0. And that's in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. Runner around third, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And now Colt Heath, and that's fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Well done, drives in the run. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Keith rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out.
Got him on the turn.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him. Right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Game 1 of the World Series. And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. Slider right there.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's to third. Gets it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. And that quickly 2 away. Jeff McNeil stands in. Grounded out his first time up.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Inside, just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got it. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. Top of the 6th inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And he pumps it a strike.
0-1.
Center field. Taylor has this one sized up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now
Here comes Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2. Torres, a former All-Star, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Blackburn winds and deals. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a strike to Gleyber.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Torkelson into box again, takes a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Tigers 2 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Tap foul at the plate.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys don't nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Inside. And the count now even up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit till the final pitch, and he still got the backwards catch.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carpenter settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Kevin Parada.
Kevin Parada up now for the Mets. His first at bat was a strikeout. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And a base hit up the middle. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So the batting order turns over. So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Coming home. Relay throw to third. The tag out. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. But they push across 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and nobody left on. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Tigers. Back here in Queens, top of inning number 7. And the batter now, Wenzel Perez. That one ripped but foul.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Paul Blackburn is done, and he exits in line for the loss, but overall he pitched pretty well. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Griffin Canning.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The 0-1.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Soto hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers.
Now batting.
0 for 2 in this one.
Rogers.
This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
0-1's the count.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. 3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Tigers bullpen with some action. Will Vest getting ready to go. Lang getting cranked up as well. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw on to Torkelson. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself.
For Detroit.
So here's the cleanup
Number
hitter,
19.
Brandon Nimmo.
Will Vest.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! And they jump in front in the seventh. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Foul ball. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Got him looking, and there's two down. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Perez sizing this one up. Nabs it. And that is the third out of the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here at Citi Field. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Luis Garcia. Now on the bump, A.J. Minter.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to third. Fires to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Keith swings through it for strike 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in Game 1 of the World Series. And there's a hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
1 down. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. In the air, left field, down the line. Nimmo running hard to get it. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Different swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Got him swinging. And now 2 gone.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 3-2. Bottom of the 8th. And now it's going to be Tyrone Taylor.
Center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Vest back to work. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Siri in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is downstairs. That's in there.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Perez makes the grab, 2 away down.
Now batting, the catcher, Kevin
Here's
Parada.
the catcher, Kevin Parada. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're on to the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the DH, Gleyber Torres. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Looks like he'll be a pinch hitter. Andy Ibanez. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Strike 1. Just missed. With the tying run on at first, here are the late stages of game 1. Next offering way off the plate. Called strike right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Acuna has it for 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Any day of the week, a pitcher will take 2 for 1. Nice double play to get him out of the jam. They get the W. Way to go, guys.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.